Hello everyone, Watutu here. Welcome again to another video. So today I just wanted to share an experience I had. I'm back upcountry. I love upcountry life. I love the nature. I love the fresh air. I love the sun. I just love it here. But today while I was in the market, I experienced something that I have experienced while I'm here. While I've been here before. I bought my son a banana, and a certain lady just came up to me and told me, "Don't let your boy eat this banana while he's in the market. Get out of the market first, and then he can eat his banana." I've had this many times before while I'm here, and I don't doubt that in this culture where I am married, things usually happen when people eat outside. But I strongly believe that there is really nothing that God cannot do. There has never been a time that God has ever been defeated. And the words of Matthew chapter 10 verse 27, which says, "Whatever I tell you in the dark, speak in the light, and what you hear in the ear, preach on the housetops," just reminds me that God wants me to preach of his goodness out loud, that everyone can hear what he can do. I should not fear. Matthew 10:28 actually makes it very clear that I should only fear him who is able to destroy both body and soul. And so when this lady approached me, I just told her, we shall pray. And in as much as this other power is at work, God is much greater than this other power. My boy will be fine. And I have always said this whenever we are out here. My boy will be fine. I have no power. I can't control anything. I have no power to help my boy not to get sick or anything. But I know and I trust one who is able to do much more than I can ever ask or imagine. So enjoy today's video, guys.
You have been put medicine, so don't touch.
You have medicine.
You have put them so they
Friends. You hold it at the bottom here and then you see? Okay?
let me do. So you just go and take the picture.
You do it the other way.
Be careful, there's a spider. My daddy is back.
Pick that one that I don't know who cut it. There's one there. It has been cut kabisa. Let's go with that. No. Just put it in. Let's go. Those are enough. Those are enough. Those are enough. Those are enough. Carry your basin. We go. Then we go.
I'm taking
Okay.
Now put it up.
Okay. And as you've read from the title, yes, I did teach my son how to use that knife at 3 years old. He's currently 5 years old. So we actually started with a plastic knife. I went to the mall. I bought, there are those toys that are usually kitchen utensil toys. So I bought a set and I took out the knife. I cleaned it really well. And that's what we started with. So I gave him banana. I peeled the banana and I gave him to chop it. And it was nice for him to make a snack for himself as he eats the banana. Then we went to mango. Mango was a bit hard for him by then, but he still used to try and cut it really, really roughly. The good thing is that at the end of it, he used to get a snack. So it was an enjoyable thing for him. And after that, I went and bought the plastic disposable knives. Those knives are usually serrated, so they're usually a bit more sharp. So after I bought the serrated knives, the plastic disposable knives, we were able to migrate to something a bit harder, like a tomato. And so he could cut through the tomato and cut it very ruggedly, but he was still having fun. The good thing about the serrated disposable knife is that it's sharp, but not sharp to the point that it can harm. So he did get a few scrapes, just scrapes, but he really never got hurt. So with the scrapes and with me trying to instruct him, hold it like this, don't bend it, move your fingers, place your fingers here, a few instructions here and there, he got the hang of it and he started cutting the tomatoes really, really well. And we used the disposable knife for a while, a very, very long time. And then I got the bread knives. I don't know. I think probably they have another name. I'll Google and then I'll probably write on the screen somewhere. We got for now, let me call them bread knives. They're short knives. They're also serrated and they're sharp. So they can cut through harder stuff. So with that, he was able to cut the tomatoes very easily. He graduated to cutting potatoes and onions. He didn't like the onions so much because they used to make him cry. But also he tried carrot. Carrot is still hard for him even now. But yeah, so far we did the bread knives for actually a whole year. And to the point where he works with the bread knife without supervision. I can actually just select some tomatoes for him. I'll tell him, wash them, cut them, I'm coming to cook, and he will do it perfectly. Of course, I know the worry of parents is cutting. Even as adults, we usually cut ourselves with knives. So he also got a few cuts even with that, but they're not severe because you see, I'm not giving him sharp knives or big knives. They're just little cuts that they don't even make him cry. Yeah, but then of course if you don't get cut, you will never learn. So after now the bread knives is when currently just a few months or weeks ago I started introducing him to my knife, which you see I'm standing there because I'm still supervising these actual knives because they're bigger than his hand, they're sharper. But well, I want him to learn the whole deal. So I introduced the big knives. But I still watch. This one I still watch. But he's doing quite well. He taught himself how to slice it that way. I never taught him. He just observed me slicing the tomato that way. And he just taught himself. He used to do it very randomly, but he taught himself. So I'm usually quite impressed. So moms and dads and guardians out there who are worried about, oh, my child is too young, they're never too young to learn. They learn and they learn so well. He also has learned scissors and a few other things. And don't be afraid. I never force him to come to the kitchen, but when he does, he always comes to help, and he likes and he enjoys it. The carrots still scare me, to be very honest. But usually I say if I don't let him, then he will never learn. So I have to stand here and watch him cut those carrots raggedly. But then that's how he learns. They're a bit hard for him, but I still let him do it. Yeah. So in case you want to start teaching your child how to use a knife, definitely don't start with a carrot. Start with soft things. Start with fruits. Migrate to other soft veggies, not carrots, not potatoes, just soft stuff. And don't be afraid. It's never that serious. As long as you're there, as long as you're watching, as long as you give proper instructions, and as long as your child also listens to you. Because if your child doesn't listen to you and they always want to do their own things, then that's going to be a disaster. So as long as your child listens to you and they hear you, they're able to follow instructions, then don't be afraid. They will do well. I end this vlog by saying that fear kills joy, and it makes us afraid of venturing into things that would have probably been very good for us if we actually did them. So today I encourage us not to fear. Don't fear. Give your children knives if you want to. Okay? See you in my next video.